as I was saying, if it's your own property, you don't even need to be certified. So now I'm a shoreland certified excavation contractor. Anyway, so that's from the road looking back down towards our place. And we were trying to grow some trees and stuff in here. I've only cut 2 trees off this property to do everything I've done. Somebody had already been in here and cut a lot. So we've actually transplanted everything that we would have needed to cut. It's been small enough to move, so we're trying to fill up this area between us and the road to get some privacy. Because once you get down to the camp, there's plenty of openness to the water, so that's where we're at with that. When I said Greg's and Jeff's place down this way, it almost looked like the red place would have been Jeff's, but that's actually just the shed they started with. Jeff's place is over here. Jeff's place is on the shoreland side of the road, as is this piece of property is Greg's, and he didn't build on the front, he built on the back because he bought a front and back piece. I guess he didn't know what he wanted to build on the front, so he thought he'd just throw something up on the back, and that's turned into like a pretty major cottage. So not sure what he's going to do with the front, but right now it's just wooded, which is nice. And there's a trail actually that goes to Jeff's. So the first thing you can see is Jeff's son Mason. I don't know if you remember Mason, but he's a character. Anyway, he has this camper he got from somewhere parked here. He actually offered it to me for free. First he tried to sell it to me for $400, and he said, well, you can just have it if you want. And now it's parked out here. But apparently Jeff's okay with that because it kind of blocks him from, he has neighbors over there through the woods in a camper. So it gives him a little additional privacy, I guess. So even though he doesn't love having it there, it gives him some privacy. But this is Jeff's little spot here. This was a hunting cabin that he bought for $1,000 somewhere and had it hauled here for, I don't know what it was, $800 to get it hauled here. And they had to take the roof off to move it here. So they did, and then he put it back on or built a new one or something once he got here. And I think his plan possibly is to build the other half. This is like a half a house, kinda. His plan, I think, is maybe to build the other half someday. But I'll just take you around the loop that goes back to my beach, so to speak. It goes down his trail here. There's a nice little spot too. His is more wooded than mine because his wasn't cut the way mine was, but he doesn't have a septic system or anything at this point either, so. His is also quite wet, as is Greg's. Mine has been kind of altered a little bit with logs and wood chips and rocks to make it so it's not wet. I can just walk straight through. But it depends. The walkway is nice too. Kind of reminds me of like going to Popham Beach or something, or Reed State. So down here is his little area. These lots are all 100 feet wide. Oh, there she is. So it's his dog, my dog. She'll lead the way back. You ready? And then you get over here to, this is Greg's, beginning of Greg's area. This is his. My solution was wood chips. His solution was this walkway, which is nice. It gives you a place to sit and stuff. And his dock, a little fire thingy. He has, that's his little trail that goes back up through. And further down along you have, right about here is where my property starts. And we're back to where we started from. So that's the grand tour. It's kind of nice because Mike Martin has 200 feet, I got 100, and each of the Garnets have 100. So we have 500 feet of frontage here. That's basically, you know, open access to just enjoy. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Certainly would love to have you come visit sometime. I don't mean that as a guilt trip, I just mean I think you'd love it here too. So when I sit at this place, I just think Tyler and you and just people like that would just really love it here. So, alright, love you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if I did a lot of rambling. That's what I do. Jules, you want to say goodbye? Or you want to just scratch your fleas? Yeah. It's just about nap time for her. Alright, bye.